Hello everyone, my name is Lê Duy Triệu. Today I would like to tell you about the conversation between the woman and the man. The woman wanted to know the man if he had heard Sam got a promotion. The man agreed with the woman and he asked if it wasn't great. The woman agreed with the man and she wished Pat had gotten one too because she deserved it. The woman introduced herself and she offered to help the man. The man agreed with the woman and he said he was calling from the accounting office. She started to speak with the director. The woman was sorry the fact that the director wasn't in. She introduced she was the director's assistant and she thought she could help the man. The man asked the woman what her specialty was that night. The woman replied to the man they had fresh shrimp and roast beef. The man thought he would order something in the regular menu. The man asked the woman if anyone had called while he had been out. The woman replied to the man he had message from Mr. Peters and Mr. Peters said he has finished painting the new office. The man was happy with that and he suggested the woman to call Pat him and said to him send the bill to the accountant office. The woman wanted to know the man if it was John's office. The man disagreed with the woman and he said it was Cindy's and his office was the one at the end of the hall. The woman asked him how he had got such a new nice office and she thought his boss had to like him. The man said to the woman that he had received the bill from Mrs. Ortega. The woman was surprised by Mrs. Ortega was his accountant. She thought Mr. Wilson had been. The man agreed with the woman and he said both had recommended from Mr. Ortega and she did much better job. The woman wanted to know the man what his daughter was doing those days. The man replied to the woman that his daughter was at the university and she was studying economics. The woman was surprised by that. She thought his daughter would become a lawyer like him. The woman wanted to know the man if he had seen Jim size his surgery. The man disagreed with the woman and he said Linda and he planned to visit Jim in the hospital that afternoon. The woman agreed with the man, and she explained that his wife said he really wants visitors. The woman wanted to know the man if the car parked by front door was Sandy's. The man disagreed with the woman, and he said it was Tom's, and he asked if she knew the new secretary. The woman agreed with the man, and she thought Tom should move it, and she explained he had parked in the director's space. The man wanted to know how much was the bus fare. The woman replied to him it was $1.50, and she asked if he wanted a transfer. He disagreed with the woman, and he said please told him when they got to his stop. He was going to the central office. Thanks for your listening.